Oh, O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder and make their mark early. They have to look at this game. Kyrie Irving, former number.
Sleeping, keep on wake, guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can get. Don't blame it on me, blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me, blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me, don't blame it on me, so blame it on the night.
It's interconference time for these Thunder as they come in as the visit to our 2K sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Payne out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try.
In the Oklahoma City game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And there's the call on James. Last touch by Thompson. Dishes to Payne. Outside Westbrook. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now here is Smith. That one's off, still out of sync.
And you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Shot's good. By Ibaka.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunked so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
Now here's Payne. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Durant, here we go. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Irving. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now the Thunder with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Ibaka right side. Outside Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's LeBron. In the corner, Irving with it. And the three off target. Adams against LeBron. Ibaka goes in. Kane kicks to Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City. Able to retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Matthew Dellavedova. Inside, shot clock at 6. Adams, the pass to Ibaka. A three ball. That's good. Ibaka's got 6.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
So, timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
Terve, minä olen Teemu
Guys,
tässä.
Serge Ibaka's production was just a
Minä
little
pelaan
off last
kaverin
season. We're not
kanssa ja
talking, big number changes. We're talking
pelaan
small
kaverin
dips
kanssa ja
in
minä
number
olen
of
Oklahoma
categories.
City.
Well, one category
Yeah,
where he
Cleveland
did
number
really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Fry comes in for Thompson. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Waiters is checked in.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Durant dishes to Adams, and Waiters kicks to Ibaka. Back to Waiters, three-pointer, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Durant, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Throws it up high. Oklahoma City gets it back, and Adams kicks to Waiters. Ibaka outside. Here's Westbrook. Here's Adams. Outside for Durant. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Durant's got 9 points.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too. That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not
Is
probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's
smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Tries to save it. The shot will not go.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses. Moskov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. The Thunder also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Foy kicks to Adams. And now LeBron.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Well, to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And that's
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he and climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. No good from Irving.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Nice shot by Smith.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Timeout called for the Thunder.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. When you look back on the Thunder last season, the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Collison kicks to Payne. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Love check in for the Cavaliers. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Waiters. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Westbrook's got 9.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Ibaka outside. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Westbrook. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Back to Shumpert. Love outside. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant's got the ball. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Durant and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Hey, guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You're alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Poked away. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
There's that transition offense. Push the... ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Now, here is Foye, covered by Smith. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Foye's got his first points of the game.
The D was all over him, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Frye dishes to Smith. Fires the three. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got his third rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Singler, he's checked in for Adams. The Cavaliers trail by 16. The drive by James. And he gets it to go.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's stolen by Smith. Here's LeBron. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
16 seconds left here in the second. That's good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Kanter feeds it to Foye. Hits the three-point bomb. Foye's got 5 now.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Kevin, what is...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal will be taking. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he was in attack mode in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for any.
Combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Payne. And it's Durant in at the three. The small forward. Smith kicks to James. Back to Smith. Pass to Love. The three. They get it back. LeBron outside. Lets it go with the three. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. He was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Smith, the pass to Love. Three-pointer. Love with another miss.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Payne can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And it's Smith penetrating. It's rebounded by Durant.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts. You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Shumpert is checked in for Smith. For the Thunder, the Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. It's tipped. Thompson dishes to LeBron. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Foy up top. They set the screen. And Waiters has it in the corner. Now, here is Foy. He's guarded closer. Great open look there. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Here's Waiters. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Right, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town At the beginning of last season, Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James. Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Moore.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together. But the stat sheet also bears that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Cantor kicks to Foy. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. No one around. And it's Singler getting it to go. Singler's got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving attacking. There's the dish to Dellavedova. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. Connects from three-point range. Shumpert's got 8 points in the quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on.
There's Foy with the 3. Singler outside. Expanding his range. Good. He's got 8. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Irving for 3. Kept alive. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more in.
And the final period of play just about to start. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They've got Smith. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The feed to Durant. Outside Westbrook. It's tipped. Here's Adams. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Payne passes to Durant. Here's Dellavedova, defended by Durant. Fry dishes to Mozgov. Releases. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Passes it to Durant. He kicks it to Adams. Pass to Payne. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Ibaka. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Payne kicks to Ibaka. Another miss by Ibaka. The Cavaliers trail by 5. For 3, Smith. it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's blocked. And a wide open look for Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. And it's now 23 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the 2nd straight season, Greg. He hit the 2nd most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thanks, Doris. LeBron against Ibaka. Outside Durant. Out to Ibaka. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Payne. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Love outside. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
Payne passes to Kanter. Got a piece of it. Kicks to Waiters. Back to Kanter. And the pass to Payne. Out to the right wing. And here's Morrow outside. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over the back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Stolen by Waiters.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Dishes it to Kanter, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Left side, Love. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. There's a screen by Kanter. Here's Payne. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trailing to tie it up. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Kanter. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Left to play in the final quarter.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Kevin Durant in for Anthony Morrow. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Another miss by Irving.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coast.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
All right, let's go.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the paint. Dellavedova from outside. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Durant against LeBron. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Smith wide open. He fired. So a close game.
Kevin, what was
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith,